So today we're going to be talking about Camouflage, and we're going to start with Camouflage touch-up sprays. So these are really your root touch-up sprays, but they're really good for camouflaging hair thinning. So what we're going to do today, if I turn my client this way towards you, and we can see it's not really very thin here, so we've made sure the hair's not very clean, so it's a little bit more sparse. And what we're going to do is, now this is one type of color touch spray, but at the supermarket they do have color touch sprays that are in like a turquoise bottle. The base isn't as strong, so if you find that the coverage isn't quite what you need, then you want to go to the professional, which is the black bottle. There are other brands out there too, so it doesn't really matter what brand as long as it does the job. Okay, so basically tilt your head back a little bit. So this is going to be waterproof, so you'll have to wash this out with shampoo, but this is great because if you're going to go swimming or your hair's going to get wet, this is not going to run. Okay, so it will still be there. So basically we can see through to the scalp a little bit there. It's going to be a little bit cold. So really simple. Okay, so normally your color touch sprays, you're aiming at the roots of the hair, but we're aiming more at the scalp. So I'll just go under here a little bit more and we'll spray, and then you can see the difference in the scalp being exposed. So now it's not so exposed. Now if you felt like you needed, and then once you know her hair is all sort of covered, you're not going to see through. Okay, and if you did, you would just spray a little bit more in there. Another thing that you can use are the keratin fibers. So we'll have a separate video on this, but I just want to show you the difference. So that's giving you something which is good, and it's waterproof, so great if you're swimming. So these are the fibers here. So now I'm going to put some fibers in. So if we tilt the head back like this, or maybe tilt down a little bit, and you kind of open up where there's gaps. And so now if you have a look, you can't see through to the scalp at all, where with the color touch spray you can slightly see the scalp, but it's toned down in terms of any hair thinning. Now if we're going to do a part line, for example, we would go either side of the part. So let me just turn my model around this way. So if we've got your hair here, we can see the part line. Imagine if it was a little bit wider, because Stacey's is quite good still, but we go either side of the part line here. And here. And so now when you look at the part line, you can see that it's not so see-through. So if you were thinning at the front, you open up a little bit. And so if her hair's opening up, it's not looking thin. So the keratin fibers are great. That you can get sprays as well that give it a little bit more hold, but I find if you're using the wool blend, it holds really well anyway. But you could give it a light spray if you wanted to, but commonly you wouldn't need to do that. So they're your hair fibers. These are your color touch sprays. They're available anywhere, supermarkets, Priceline, Trichology clinics. Some hair salons will have them, some dermatology clinics will have them, but you can get them online. Some people initially, before they find these types of products, will use a bit of eyeshadow. So they'll get some eyeshadow, and you know what, whatever works, it doesn't matter. So if it works, then it works, then you should use it. So some women might put a little bit of eyeshadow through here as well, but basically your color touch spray works really well, waterproof, or you've got your hair fibers. Thank you for joining us. Hope that helps you on your hair loss journey with having a little bit more confidence. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. If you would like to make an appointment, please contact us at at melbournetrichology.com.au.